Hi my cutie frilly little besties. Today's video is going to be all about summer, specifically how to romanticize summer. I have some tips, I have some tricks, so let's just get into all of the summer little fun. I feel like each summer I go into my summer being like, oh, this is going to be the best tips. I can't talk. I feel like each summer, my summer goals, I go into each summer and I'm like, I'm gonna have the best summer ever this year. And this year I'm like fully getting into that, if you know what I mean. I feel like each summer I spent a lot of my summer wishing I was like doing this, or wishing I was here, or wishing I was there. It's like wishing my days away. So I'm gonna show you how to have the best summer ever, where you're at, romanticizing where you're at, and we're just gonna have a fun girly time in summer. Whether you love summer or you hate summer, we're gonna have fun this summer. So here's how to. Like a fun way to start off is like knowing your vibes or your goals of that season that you're entering, and kind of just starting from there. Like get creative, like make a Pinterest board, make a Spotify playlist. My Spotify playlist is currently racking up. Like I have a playlist for like every situation. I have like 5 different playlists for like the same thing, but they're just called different things. Like, I hope you know what I mean. I have made a Pinterest board. I'm working overtime. I have Spotify playlist, and of course I've made a little journal page as well. I actually made a summer little bucket list, which this takes me back so much because I haven't made a bucket list since I was like maybe in middle school, because we know that making things as like bucket lists can be like really attainable and they set up expectations. This is my summer bucket list. I literally was like full on channeling like 8-year-old Malaysia. I made this and I watched Judy Moody and the Not Bummer Summer. I want to know if anyone else has watched that movie. It is so summer coded and like childhood coded to me, but that movie definitely like brings out a lot of summer creativity. So like I made myself a little bucket list and I'm calling this Summer of Not So Teenager, okay? Because this is the first summer of adulthood. That's a lot to take in. I used to watch that movie like every single year each summer, and I feel like that movie ties like so much into like this theme, like how to have the best summer ever, because that's literally what the movie is about. So I have on my little checklist, I'd like to thrift flip something cool. I thrifted some really cool pieces that don't really fit me, but they look like they would be so cool for like a thrift flip project. Thrift flip project. Once I figured out my way with the sewing machine, I feel like I've been avoiding it because it's so intimidating, but we just got to jump into it, which also kind of goes along with learn at least one new thing. I have that on the next thing, which like me jumping into sewing is me learning at least one new thing because I'm not really great at it. And then I have bike rides, which I feel like bike riding is like so summery and like main character feeling, and I love it because I feel like it's a good form of exercise that people normally don't. Like I don't see a lot of people bike riding these days. It's fun, it's cool, and it definitely, you're gonna feel like the burn in your legs after a good bike ride. And then I have find a new fave album of artist. I am such a creature of habit, and I'm gonna listen to the same thing over and over and over until I like make myself sick from it. Right now I'm currently in like a phase where I don't know what to listen to because I'm always listening to the same thing. So, and then I have watch a new series, which I'm so excited for all of the cutie little teenage romance series. I'm gonna be watching all of the cringy lovey-dovey series this summer. I Turned Pretty. There's also something else that people have said was really good. I can't remember what it's called. Ransom Canyon. I really hope I didn't say that wrong, but I want to watch that. I also know My Life with the Walter Boys, like season 2 is going to be coming out. It's just going to be a very fun little summer. I have read at least 3 to 5 books, a beach day, build my summer wardrobe, go on a solo date, travel somewhere cool. This could be a road trip and this could be somewhere big. Pool days, lots and lots of pool days, a bonfire night, and homemade pizza. Just start off with some little checklist ideas. I like to start off with things that are like practical and attainable, and not like crazy things like, oh, like visit another country, which for some people that is attainable and that is practical. But you can always start off with something small and be like, okay, that's cool, I got to do this, now I want to do this. And so start from there, all of these things. But I think what's so important about jumping into each season is having goals and knowing that it doesn't have to be perfect, or not all of them are going to be attainable, but just kind of like starting a little visual like bucket list is just like a fun way to just like get creative and just kind of like visualize kind of what your goals are for that summer. So that is like a fun little first step, is kind of knowing what mood. It's just like kind of really cool to like look back on like when summer's over and be like, I did this, or oh, I didn't get to do this, but guess what, I can tackle it next year. Anything, first things first, I am a visual girly through and through. So like if it's like anything, I don't care like what the season is, like if I'm going on a trip, like I'm making a playlist, I'm making a Pinterest board, like I'm making a checklist, and I feel like that is fully how I romanticize each season that I'm in. I love being a visual girly because I feel like it really helps me romanticize like literally everything. Like it could just be me waking up in the morning and making my bed and making my morning coffee. Like I'm gonna put on a cutie little playlist and I'm gonna romanticize the heck out of it. I feel like definitely starting off with visualizing your little summer board is like a good way to like get in kind of like the mood and the vibes that you want to have this summer. And for me, I kind of just want to do everything. Like this summer, my vibes and my mood is I just want to do everything. Like I want to learn new things, I want to challenge myself, and I just want this to be the summer of like living for me. I think it is so fun that there's so many ways to like visualize. Favorite way is making little Spotify playlists. I definitely feel like my vibes for summer are like very nostalgic and like just very like, I don't know, like very like happy songs. Like for me, I love like the Hannah Montana soundtrack, like the series, and then like the Hannah Montana from the movie. And then I also love like 2000s music soundtracks like so much. I really love like Jack Johnson too, like from Curious George. Like the news coming out that Taylor Swift now owns all of the rights to her discography came out at the perfect time, because now I'm listening to everything. I'm listening to Debut, I'm listening to Speak Now, and I'm listening to Fearless, because like I love the Taylor's versions, but I just feel like the old tracks, but I feel like the old albums have like such like a nostalgic touch to them that like can't be like reciprocated. So I actually have all of the CDs, which I think another little fun way of romanticizing things is instead of just like playing like Spotify from your phone, you can put it on your TV or thrift your favorite CDs. You can also get like vinyl if you have a vinyl player, which I think vinyl is like the best way to feel like you're in a movie, because it is just so fun like watching it spin around. Like a very niche example of romanticizing your summer, or like romanticizing a setting if you want to call it, is definitely playing like the H2O or the Mako Mermaids like soundtrack, and then like playing in the pool and like pretending you're playing mermaids. Like I don't care if you're like 23 or if you're like 19 or 16, like it's fun. Just like really happy, really like nostalgic songs like from your childhood is so fun, and I feel like that is my way to like get into summer and romanticize. You can just be like putting away clothes and put on a little playlist. You can just be like going for a walk and put on a little playlist. So that is another little idea. I like to think by doing this that you're just like romanticizing each moment of your day, and you're making like the most of your time by making it something special. And it really like changes the way that you see your day and the way that your day feels when you make everything special. I feel like I can't fully talk about romanticizing your days without mentioning the fact that the way you start your morning is how your day is going to go. Like I'm telling you, I used to never be like necessarily a morning person, and I still don't think I am, but like the way that I start my morning is so important to like how my day is gonna go. Like if I start my morning on a bad note, my day's probably not gonna be so good. I feel like starting your morning with like intention and feeling it with your favorite things. Like for me, it is spending time with Jesus and reading my Bible, and just having time where you can just like have like peace before the day starts is like such a telling like factor of like how your day is gonna go. The next thing I have up is movies, which I already mentioned so much within this video of like how many like good shows are coming out and everything. And shows are great, but I want to talk about emphasis on movies. There is nothing like a good movies. You could take this as like having a little movie night at home by yourself. And let me emphasize this as much as like I can. You do not have to have a bunch of friends or like a huge friend group in order to have fun. You can have fun with yourself. I will see so many people wanting to do something so bad, but then they're like, oh, I don't have anyone to do it with. Do it with yourself. You'll probably have way more fun that way anyways. Movie watching, you can do this at home, like a little solo movie night. Make it fun. Go to your local grocery store, get like some snacks, or even you can like go on Pinterest, make like a Pinterest recipe, dessert, or like a pizza or something cool. Or you can take yourself out, girl, and you can go watch a movie in theaters. One thing about me is I really don't care what movie it is. If it's gonna be at the theaters, I'm gonna be sad. I love the movies so much. It's just like the experience of being at the movies and the atmosphere, like the seats and like the popcorn and like the crispy drink, and just like I love going to the movies so much. And there are so many movie programs like in the summer where like you can see a movie cheaper. I think like matinee is always cheaper, but like just romanticize it. I feel like summer is the time to take up a new hobby. It doesn't have to be something monumental or crazy like or extravagant. It could just be something new. I vividly remember like going back to school, and every single like semester they would be like, oh, like what did you do this summer? And everyone would have all of these cool things. And I don't think the coolest thing that you could do is like go somewhere or like buy something, but it's like learning something and experiencing something. That's really cool. Take on a new hobby, like experiencing in nature, going camping. Okay, so my last little tip, and I feel like the most important one, is really investing in your time and prioritizing your time and how you spend your time. Don't like sit back and waste your summer because you don't have like the friends, or you don't have like the aesthetic or whatever. Go have fun by yourself. I think definitely that mindset and perspective change is so important when you realize that you can have fun on your own, and realizing that you don't need much to enjoy where you're at or romanticize where you're at. It just takes like a little bit of imagination and digging and creativity, which I think is always so fun. But that is my little tips and tricks on how to romanticize your summer, and hopefully wishing us all that you will have the best summer. You'll do some fun things, girl. You'll do some exciting things, some new things, and you'll just have a good time. But I will see you guys in the next video.